Hello. Um, it's been a long time since I have uploaded a video in English. Um, I feel like I might have forgotten a little bit English, but I will try my best to speak in English. In this video, I will talk about some important things. Of course, like okay, and please ignore the mess about my hair. Okay, just ignore it, please, please. So some uh, information about me, like the information that uh, you need about me. I am psychic and I have Bachelor of Science in Computer Engineering. And I have high level of consciousness. And I'm psychic. Well, I can see timelines, etc., 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 etc. So yeah, well, I have some psychic abilities, but in this video, I will talk about the things that humanity doesn't know about time. Yeah, I will talk about the structure of time. What is a timeline? And how consciousness affects timelines, how consciousness affects the probability of timelines. And basically, I will talk about everything that even the elites and the shadow government doesn't know. Okay, I will give you the knowledge and wisdom even the ones who time travel don't know. Okay, this is important. This is important, and of course, like I have some 100 subscribers. Like just yeah, of course, it's gonna get like 5 views, but you know. Yep. And how consciousness affects, and I will also talk about why time speeds up. Yeah, I will yeah, I will talk about that. And of course, I might need. Okay, I can use this. Okay. Well, this is my drawing block, but please ignore if you see any. Okay. So first of all, what is the structure of time? Well, well, in terms of physics, like in terms of what humanity knows about time, well, yes, okay. Yeah, time, like time can behave as if like 1 second can behave like 1000 years, and 1000 can become 1 second. It's like the time is very flexible and very stretchy. So yes, when we look at physically, uh, certain places in space, yes, time moves differently. Depends on the, yeah, gravity, etc., etc. But generally, like wherever you are, doesn't matter. Time can behave like time can stretch. Time can stretch. It doesn't matter your location. Um, this, what I'm talking about, what I'm saying, this knowledge is what I am seeing. It's like what I am observing. I can like see this structure of time, uh, because of high level of consciousness. It's like when you have really really high level of consciousness, it's like the resolution of the reality increases. That this resolution increases. So it's like, yeah, like even if you don't change your environment, even if you don't change your location, like energetically, everything becomes more, the resolution increases. Okay, it's like it's like that's amazing about reality. This is amazing about reality because it's like we are, like it's like there is always something to explore. Even if you conquer the physical aspects of this reality, even if you conquer the physical aspects of this reality, you can like energetically, you can you can see more, you can observe more, like you can experience more energetically. Okay, so what I've talked about, time, yeah. So structure of time. More about the structure of time. Well, okay, well, uh, the thing is, um, okay, this piece of knowledge is it, even the time travelers, the shadow governments, elites, etc., even they don't know about it. My cat. So the knowledge is, as time continues, the reality, our environments, like, okay, so we as humans, we think that as as the time continues, our reality changes. Like, if I am eating this now, I'm changing its position. If 5 seconds ago it was there, but now it's here. So we think that as time continues, time moves forward, our reality changes. It changes. But actually, that's not the case. Actually, that's not the case. Um, this is also what I see as a high level of consciousness. Um, well, we have time. Okay, time is something. Okay, and I am talking about this reality where the time exists, okay? I'm not talking about like upper dimensions where time does not exist, okay? I'm talking about this dimension where time exists. So the things that I'm going to explain about this reality, it's about the reality where time exists, okay? So the thing is, reality um, overlaps. It's something like that. Let me explain. Hey, papers. Okay. So these are papers, okay? So we think that okay, this was past and now this has transitioned into this. Okay? That this is not the case, okay, but we think like this, okay, as if it is changed. But this is not the case. What happens because we have time, okay, in this reality, in this dimension, okay? This reality, time continues, okay? And another piece, like it's always on the top. But what reality is this? Like everything is stacked up. Stacked up, okay? Everything is stacked up. So like, well, time is an energy, okay? That's something like, no, okay, know this. But also well, whatever. um so what happens is that um the reality is just, it's stacked up. It's like as time continues, like another layer comes here. But as you can see, all the past layers are here. They are also here. That is also why time travel is possible, because the past is here. It's just another layer. That is why if you're working, if you're healing from your traumas, you need to, that is why you have inner child, because your soul experiences this reality. And because your soul experiences this reality, your soul doesn't only experiences what, well, your soul also gets what it means to exist in this dimension. It's like the information of time. Your soul also experiences what it means to exist in time. So that is why it's like it's compatible, okay? From the perspective of soul, it is compatible. Even if you choose to exist, even if you choose to exist somewhere where time exists, in a dimension where time exists or not exists, okay, your soul has the capability to experience different physical aspects of the reality. And that physical aspects is also that those physical aspects are also added into the soul. So when you come, when you incarnate, when you live as a soul, in a body, yes, when you feel certain feelings and then you heal, it's not that just A becomes B. It's, well, yeah, you can do that, but the thing that's happening is that you have A, then you have also B, like something like that. But anyway, whatever. Um, whatever. So that's why, like, we have like, I am giving you the example of inner child, the term inner child, because we humans, there is that term of inner child because we energetically connect to the past energy of us. It's like whatever, whatever. I try my best to explain it with everything that I have. All that English, my English. Oh, it's horrible. But anyway, fuck, I know it, and I'm trying my best to explain. But anyway, whatever. So anyway, um, yeah, that's why time travel exists because like past is also here. And anyway, I tried my best to explain, but anyway, I tried to explain what it's like from the perspective of soul, because when soul experiences what it means to exist, everything that soul experiences are added to the soul, right? So it's not just that emotions or what it means to exist. It's like it's also the physical aspects of that reality. It's like if it's the time, yeah, time. Anyway, um, so yeah, structure of time. Now, okay, so years ago when I was meditating, after I realized that I guess I can see a future. Anyway, when I meditated, I saw like a globe that was like seeable timelines. It was like that globe was the seeable timelines. It was like it was all the timelines that you can see and etc etc. And at the center, I saw the current current time. And actually like I never well it felt like makes sense. Sorry. It felt like, oh, it makes sense. It felt like this, okay. It felt like logical, makes sense. But it was like a multi-dimensional. It was, well, yes, of course, what I saw was not, it cannot be explained. Like, you cannot imagine it in a 3D environment. Also, that is why our brains are adaptable up to 11 dimensions. Like, that is why, like, we can, like, our brains are adaptable and can think and imagine in upper dimensions, in upper dimensional structures. That is why, like, if you are psychic, yes, like, whatever that dimension is, you will like see with that dimensional structure, and it will make sense. Your brain will be able to get that information. um Anyway, I'm not gonna go into brains more, but yeah, so, well, yeah, there is this term timeline. What that is, let me explain. 19 minutes. Oh no, oh no. Okay, what is timeline? It is, well, everything has timeline. Our planet has a timeline. I have a timeline. My cat has a timeline. but I can combine myself and my cat and say that we have a timeline as if we have one timeline. Like timelines can be combined and represented as one, as if a one timeline. Okay, so um timeline, okay, well, yeah, the structure of timelines exist. So when I say in the future this thing will happen, it's like, as a psychic, I say that, oh, that is the most probable outcome. It's like I say this because what I see is like those timelines are dominant. Okay, like I'm like dominance, like what that is, it's like, oh, um up until September, October, Trump, like after September or October, Trump will not be the president of United States. As a psychic, that's what I see. Okay, but this is the dominant. Okay, this is the, like, this timeline, these timelines. Okay, whatever happens, like, this is the huge proportion. Okay, a huge probability. But probability, like what we know about what a probability is in human terms, in mathematics, etc., etc., probability and timelines are completely different. Actually, they have no correlation, they have no similar meaning. Actually, timeline, the existence of timelines entirely depends on consciousness, because timelines exist because I am conscious. That is why I have my own timeline. Our planet has its own timeline because our planet is conscious. But consciousnesses are also made up of consciousnesses. So I, as a human being on this planet, I feel like, yeah, that I feel like that's the case. Okay, I am part of this planet's consciousness, something like that. Like, maybe it's like this, oh, tree, leaf. Maybe it's something like that, but still, yeah, there are different consciousnesses, different types of consciousness. There are different types of souls, but I'm not gonna talk about that. I even amaze myself sometimes how much I know. I amaze myself. So, how? Okay, why time speeds up? Okay. So they are time traveling. I'm trying my best to explain fast because I have 4 GB. I have 4 GB. Okay, limit. So I don't want my video to be cut. Okay, why time speeds up? Okay, CERN, timelines, time travels. I'm gonna explain. Because we have our own main timeline, and if a consciousness moves away its main timeline so much, okay, time, that consciousness, it's like as if the consciousness separates through the timelines. Okay, as if that's what's happening, that's what I'm seeing. Therefore, of course, you as consciousness, you will, like, when you timeline shift, okay, timeline is oh, I need to fast. Okay, a timeline is certain actions happened, like A happened, then B happened, then C happened. Another timeline is A happened, B happened, D happened. In another timeline, G happened, B happened, C happened. See, these are all different timelines, different sequences has happened. These are different timelines, okay? Like different roads, okay? Different sequences happened, okay? So okay, um, why time speeds up? Okay, so shadow governments CERN, when they time travel, okay, well, they fuck. But anyway, um, actually, it's all right. Everything will be all right. Okay, everything will be all right. It's okay. Okay, no panic. No panic. Really, no panic. What? Well, reality has to center itself. Sorry, reality has to recalibrate itself. That's how I articulate it. Okay, reality. So that what I mean by that is that, okay, time travels are happening, but regardless of how much they, how many time travel they do, okay, regardless of how, like how many travels they do in time, okay, and how many changes they do, okay, it doesn't matter. Reality has to recalibrate itself. So that is why consciousnesses are transferred to another timeline as if different things had happened in the past. But that doesn't mean that, like, what the consciousness remembers is different than what has happened in the time. So it is okay when they look past, they will see different things has happened, but they will remember differently. Like, oh, but Monopoly guy had a monocle, you know? Like, it's okay because the consciousness belonged to that timeline. But the the past has changed because not necessarily because of the timeline changes. Well, yes, the timeline changes, but after they make changes, okay, the time travelers make changes, and well, because we consciousnesses travel shifts to another timeline, this is because reality is recalibrating itself so that there is a one line of reality. Okay, there is, like, you know, in computer engineering there is this thing called ambiguity, right? Something like that. But anyway, whatever, forget about it, okay? um and of course, it totally depends. Like, it makes sense that some consciousnesses are transferred, like not everyone on this planet, okay, but like it depends on what the, like, it depends on where the changes has happened in the past, like time travelers, what kind of changes they made in the past, and what, like how it have affected. But so the thing is, yeah, they can travel to past and they can change things. Yeah, it's okay, it's all right, everything will be fine, it's all right, no panic, okay. Yes, like, you can say that they fucked the time, yeah, but like actually it's all right. Like, they didn't fuck the time. It's not that simple, okay, don't panic. So that is why certain people in certain areas had to be had to shift more timelines than other people, than other consciousnesses. So that is why the more they are separated from their main timeline, okay, the consciousness experiences time is it like the time speeds up. Like that's literally the they age they age faster. Why time speeds up? How conscious affects timelines? Okay, I can talk about timelines for hours, and I can talk about like I can give examples like for an hour, okay? Like, but I'm not gonna do that, okay? What how consciousness affects timelines? Okay, so the probability of timelines, okay? Probability is not the correct word, but like why certain timelines exist more than the other timelines, that is entirely depends on the consciousness. It entirely depends on consciousness. And let me tell you something, those shadow government, those time travelers, CERN elites, they are stupid, okay? They don't know what they are doing, okay? They all they can do is time travel, like at best, but that's all they can do. They don't even know how consciousness affects timelines, okay? They don't really know, they don't know, okay? So don't worry, please. Like time is not fact. Everything is all right. Like, and even like what I'm seeing is because they don't even know, okay? They don't even know how reality recalibrates itself. Recalibrate, you know, calibration. That's what I'm talking about. Like how reality recalibrates itself. They don't even know because it's such a because it's like this, it's like as if it's a simulation, like they don't realize it, okay? Because you need to have a high level of consciousness. It's like the key, okay? Even if you can time travel, like, so it's all right, no panic, okay? How consciousness affects timelines. So if you are suicidal, okay, if you are very